Hi loves, I'm Chinyere. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you want to know how I achieved this look from this to this, then keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back. So for the brows, I'm going to be setting my brows with powder from Sacha setting powder. Then I'll be lining with a brown eye pencil from Davis color 18. For the face, I'm so sorry I didn't show us how I achieved my how I moisturized my face, but I did that with Cetaphil face cream, then 24K gold before applying anything else on my face. So I'm using a Davis eye pencil color 18 for the eyes, then draw and filling. I have a separate video on eyebrow. In case you don't get it, I have a separate video on eyebrow. The link is in the description box. You can go there and rewatch to know how I draw my eyebrows. Then I fill in and brush. Then for concealing, I'm using a concealer palette from Beauty. I have it in my other videos. A concealer palette from Beauty to conceal the brow. So I'm using a shade lighter than her natural skin tone for the lower part of the brow. And I'm using a brush set from viccabel. Then for the upper part of the brow, I'm using a concealer same with her natural skin tone. Her face is a bit whiter than her normal color because I applied like face cream and primer, so that's why it's a bit lighter than her skin. So I'm concealing the upper part with concealer the same with her skin tone. Then I go back again to correct my mistakes and filling. So I'll be doing the same to the second brow. Conceal the lower part with a lighter concealer and conceal the upper part with a concealer the same with her skin tone. So guys, this is for concealing. Then I'll be blending with a blending brush from viccabel. I'm blending with a blending brush from viccabel. Blend with a blending brush first before I blend with a beauty blender or sponge. Then after that, I'm going back again to blend with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. Damp beauty blender means adding a little bit water to your sponge before using it to blend. Then for the shadows, I'm using an eyeshadow palette from Juvia eyeshadow palette. So I'll be going in with the brown color first, then I'll be defining the crease with a darker brown. Then to add shimmer to the eyes, I'm using a light gold. Remember, we are going for a bridal look, so I don't really want the makeup too much on my client's face. Then for the waterline, I'm using a water liner from MAC, black water liner from MAC. So line the waterline. Then for liner for lining the upper eyelid. I'm using absolute black eyeliner to line. I'm doing exactly to the second eyes. Like I said earlier, we are going for a bridal look, and a bridal look, especially white wedding bridal look, is supposed to be as natural as possible or as nude as possible. So I'll be correcting my mistakes with a smaller angle brush. I'm using it to clean off my mistakes. Then for the face, I'm using foundation from V-Beauty foundation. I'm using a foundation from V-Beauty for the face, and the foundation brush from viccabel. Then to blend properly, I'm using a damp beauty blender, and I'll be adding the foundation to her neck because her neck is a bit darker than the other parts of her body. Then for highlighting, I'm using the same concealer I use for the lower part of the brow for highlights. Concealer palette from V-Beauty. I'm using it for highlights. So guys, this is for the highlights. I didn't contour her face because, like I said earlier, I didn't want the makeup too much on her face. That's why I didn't use a liquid contour. I just used concealer to highlight, and I'll be using a powdered concealer. I'll be using a powder to contour her face. Now I'm blending carefully. I'm blending the concealers carefully with a damp beauty blender. And I'm blending, and I'm done with blending. To set the face or to bake the face, I'm not really baking. I'm just setting the face with a setting powder from Sacha. I'm setting the face with a setting powder from Sacha. Then I'm going back again to contour now with a powder contour instead of a liquid contour. I'm just using a brown shadows or I'm using a brown contour palette, but you can use an eyeshadow. You can use a brown eyeshadow if you don't have a contour palette. So for this look, I'm using a contour palette. Now I'm adding just little to her face. And my bride also, she doesn't want the makeup too much on her face, so that's why I'm kind of adding little products to her face. Then her cheekbone, I'm contouring her cheekbone with a brown powder or eyeshadow, anyone you have, you can use. Then to blend everything together, I'm using a face powder from Dose of Color to blend everything together. To add shimmer or to add glow to her under eye, to her underbrow, I'm using the same palette, eyeshadow palettes from Juvia palette. I'm also adding to her nose, then to her outer eye, then on her lips. She wanted it too much on her lips, so I had to add more. then to her cheekbone, then blend everything together with a face powder or a powder brush. For the lashes, I'm using a mascara to add volume to her natural lashes before I fix my artificial lash. To line the lips, I'm using David's eye pencil color 18 to line the lips before applying lipstick. So my bride or my client, she didn't want, after applying the lipstick, like she didn't like it, so I had to clean it off. She preferred her natural lips to lipstick, so I had to clean it off and just add glow to her natural lips. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just adding glow to her natural lips since she didn't want a lipstick. Then I blend with a brush, a lip brush. Then back to the brows, I'm kind of highlighting the brows with a clean eyeshadow brush. Now to set the face, I'm using a setting spray from Kiss Beauty, and I'm adding the artificial lash to her natural lash. As you can see, the lash is even very short, like almost zen length with her natural lashes. We are going for a very nude look, so we didn't want anything too much on her face. Then for the hair, I'm so sorry I couldn't get a proper view of her hair. I was kind of rushing, so I didn't really set my camera properly. Now for the hair, I'm brushing, then I'm kind of cutting the hair into 5 segments. Cut the hair into 5 segments, then pack the hair to the way you desire. I'm so sorry I couldn't get a proper view. So her hair is human hair, no cream required, just water. No hair cream required, just water. So I just added water, then comb and started packing to my desired taste. I'm kind of putting bob at the back of her hair with what's it called again? With a hair packer. Then I'm holding it with a hairpin. So guys, if you want me to to make a full video or to make a full tutorial on how to pack bridal hair, just let me know in the comment section. I'll try as much as possible to get a bride with a full hair and pack it for us to see how to achieve bridal hairstyle. Now for the other part of the hair, I'm now kind of packing the segments I divided into 5. I'm kind of creating styles with the segments, with the hair, sorry. I'm kind of creating styles with the hair by rolling a brush, then you roll and you brush, you roll and pin down with a hairpin or hair packer. So guys, this is it for the hair. I'm so sorry I didn't get a proper view of the hair. So I'm done with the hair, and I'm going to be designing the hair with bridal hair pin or bridal hair packer, depending on what you call it. So I'll be designing the hairstyle with it. Use hair gel, then I pin her crown with hairpin so it doesn't fall off in the church. And this is it for the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back. Please subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. Then I have a well detailed video on brows, eyeliners, and how to fix artificial lashes. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye.